Should be record. Hey, how's it going? I'm Waka. I just wanted to start this video off by saying this video is going to be a little longer than usual, as today we celebrate or commemorate, or however else you would like to say it, the end of Attack on Titan. I will be giving my final thoughts on the show and just stuff like that at the end of the video. So we're going to do the build first, and then after that, if you want, you can listen to my thoughts on the show. No pressure. But I did want to say, fucking huge to Isayama, huge to Mappa and Wit. Attack on Titan, fucking awesome show. It ended today, and I wanted to get a video out a bit earlier, but it is what it is. It's nearly the end of the day it came out for me at the time of recording. I don't know about everywhere else in the world. I'm not good with time zones. But anyway, as I said, we'll leave that to the end. This is the build. We've got Captain Levi. On Levi, I use the Keen Uchi Katanas. I use two of them. You can ignore Raptor of the Mist, that's there from the previous build, because the main thing you're using is Lion's Claw. It's not exactly the Beyblade move, but, you know, I thought it was somewhat accurate. I use a Gravelstone Seal for... I forget what it's called, because it's been a while since I even think the name was said. But the explosives they use that Hanji made on the Colossal Titan, it's not quite what I was hoping for. In fact, there's probably actually a spell that's better that I was thinking of, and I've put the wrong one on, like a fuckhead. Fuck, hang on, boys, let me check. Alright, sorry about that, boys, change of plans. We're using the Frenzied Flame Seal, and we're going to be using the Frenzied Burst instead. Not quite the effect you want, but it's a bit more accurate in terms of thing. You can just use lightning or fire, but I wanted to get like a straight shot thing that I got going on. Just a bit something extra, you know, that you can use in the Levi build, because at the end of the day, it's a very simple dual katana build. That does its job. We use the leather arm, not the leather arm, the leather armor and the leather boots. The Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, the Claw Talisman, the Lord of Blood's Exhalation, and the Winged Sword Insignia. And in the physic, I use the Opaline Hard tier and the Opaline Bubble tier to replicate how much plot armor this character has in the show. Not joking. Levi has a lot of plot armor. If you haven't actually watched this show yet after, what, 10 years of runtime, then... yeah, Levi has a lot of plot armor. Anyway, as for where to get everything, Uchi Katana, you can find mother. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm just pressing the wrong button, evidently. My fault. I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima, so my button, like, doesn't make sense to me right now. Anyway, you go to the Death Touch Catacombs up here. You can't get to in one run unless you pick Samurai. So, for people who ask me starting class recommendations, I'd actually probably recommend Samurai, because you can get both katanas, you know, without having, like, New Game Plus or anything, so that's good. You get the Frenzied Flame Seal from doing, I don't remember her name, but she, like, wants grapes and stuff. You do a quest line, and then you go down to the Subterranean Shutting Grounds, you kill Suamog, and behind him you go down a bit more, doing for some reason, a jumping bubble. And then, she'll be at the bottom, you'll do the, fucking Flame Frenzy thing, and then she'll, drop the seal. Leather armor is dropped by patches. Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman on the way to Melania. There are a bunch of elevators. Above one of them in a church-looking area, there'll be a chest. Open the chest, and you'll get the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Claw Talisman is on a tower in Stormvale. The Lord of Blood's Exhalation is obtained by going down to the Subterranean Shutting Grounds and killing Esger in his little... I want to call it a domain, but I think that's just because I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I have finished Jujutsu Kaisen, I just mean I was catching up. What's it called? Just the sub-dungeons, right? And the Winged Sword Insignia is obtained after killing a Cleaner Knight, to be specific, the one in the Stillwater Cave. You can also use the Rotten Winged Sword Insignia, as I actually think it's better for scaling. And that's it. That's the Levi build. Oh, Lion's Claw. Lion's Claw, I believe, is obtained after... Fuck it, I'll put the text at the bottom because I actually don't remember. But yeah, that's the Levi build. Pretty plain and simple. It's not a very hard build to do. Very nice build there. Dual katana's always been good in this game, to my knowledge. You know, you got the jumping attacks, you got the dual attacks, and you can even try and somewhat replicate it. What's it called? Here's the beyblade, if I don't think mine's called. Here are the stats. I don't have barbo level 120, so take the stats you want, use them at your own discretion. Feel free to change what you want. Feel free to keep what you don't, keep what you need, get rid of what you don't need. Lastly, I will show my sliders because they are changed a little bit. However, in the description of this video, I'm going to link to a video that gave me the sliders, like the base for these sliders, and I just edited them a little bit to look a bit more accurate for me. But these are taken. I think the channel name is in Japanese, so I can't actually like pronounce it or anything. So I will put a link in the description to that video. If you're here and you want to make the Levi sliders, go there. Don't look at my sliders. Go there first. If they look a bit inaccurate, just edit them. I will show my sliders because I did change a couple things. So if you do really want mine, you can get them. But I'm telling you, go to that video if you haven't seen it yet, and grab his sliders because they're fucking amazing. And I could have never done this in 1,000 years. Alright, Shadow Devil's Hold. I should probably start saying things on travel actually because I don't need to edit it up anymore. I can just keep talking. But we'll save the talking for the bit at the end. Alright. He's Levi Ackerman. Ackerman probably spelled wrong. Here's the skin color. There's all that. I believe he changed like everything, so I mean I normally scroll through everything anyway. Yeah, this is really good, and I said, alright, that's gonna be what I did for my Levi. Definitely check them out if you want to do sliders. I'm just putting these here just so if you for some reason really like the way mine looks comparatively, then you can do mine. Just bear in mind it is changed very little. I think I maybe changed eye size and a bit with the lips, but that was about it. Like he went to the effort of doing that, like it's fucking crazy. But some people doing this. I could never even fucking dream of being able to do it. So people doing this fucking thing. Go through and get all these RGBs, even though I'm certain these are like all the same, but just in case. There's always subtle changes in what people do, so never know. One thing you can do as well, if you really want, you can actually add an eye patch. You can make it white, and what else you can do is you can get a scar like this. I don't know if I know we showed the eye patch in the video. I'm not sure if we showed the scar because what Levi has a scar on obviously the eye that's gone. Just bigger. That's what I'd do. I'll just do that. If you wanted this version of Levi with the eye patch and everything, but I don't. We'll end the video with this one, so considering this is what Levi's got. But that's all that. Oh, he did also change what they actually said. Here's all that. I think I changed a bit. I made him a bit thicker because he was very skinny in that video, and he looked almost unnatural. There, that's Captain Levi, and that's the end of the build for today's video. So I'll just get this all out of the way. But remember, I am going to give final thoughts at the end of the video. So I'm just going to give this outro for people that wanted the guide. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and all that. I do anime guides. I'm going to try and venture into more anime-related content in general. I might even upload a Ghost of Tsushima video soon. I've been enjoying the shit out of that game, so I might do a little thing with that. But anyway, if you're not sticking around, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Alright. If you're still watching, that means you stuck around because you care about my opinion for some godforsaken reason. So, let's just talk about Attack on Titan. As I said earlier in the video, fucking big congratulations to Isayama and Mappa and Wit for completing this fucking 10-year-long project. Did they stall it out a little bit at the end? A little bit. They didn't milk it in the traditional sense, but it was a bit milked because of the way they announced the final season, and then if you split season 4 into like 2 parts, you could definitely get like 2 full seasons out of it, I think. but maybe I'm wrong. But that's just my opinion on that, right? But overall, I think Attack on Titan is a very good show. Do I think it's the godsend in storytelling some people would have you believe? No. Is it a very good story? Yes. Is it like as bad as some mostly seinen fans would have you believe? No, it's not nearly as bad. I might make a video on the different types of the anime community, mostly going over the bad actors and just the annoying people in them. So don't worry if you're a part of that community, like, oh, I'm a shonen fan type thing. I talk about shonen fans. It's not you specifically, it's the bad actors and just the annoying people, right? But we haven't even started that yet, so no point talking about it. Let's go out next to the world while we talk. Where's that hill with all the giants? That's probably a good place to talk about Attack on Titan, no? I can't actually say I know. I don't go there often. Whatever, I'll just run around and if I find it, I know it's somewhere in Limgrave. It's probably like, it's around the castle, isn't it? It's like this like place right here, I think. Anyway, so yeah, Attack on Titan, great show. Definitely would recommend. Favorite character is Levi. Favorite character is Levi. Second, Owen. Owen is very good as well. I might do an Owen build as well. Sorry, I'm pressing buttons like in Ghost of Tsushima and see. I'm still trying to get used to all this again. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting interrupted by myself. Fuck, what is there to say about Attack on Titan, man, that hasn't already been said? It's a great show. I just wanted to talk about it to the end, right, because it's a finale. From what I saw, the ending wasn't exactly changed, but either things were translated differently, or they were either translated differently, or, like, the wording was changed, because everything everyone was saying was like, oh, Eren's pathetic now. It didn't come across like that. It just came across as him showing feeling for the first time in a few seasons. Or at least for the first time in season 4 anyway. Which I actually had no real problem with. I thought it was quite good to see some emotion coming from him. Not that I thought Eren was a bad protagonist. He's definitely a good protagonist. But as a character, he's definitely not like one of my favorites. I think for me, like, top 3 is definitely Levi, Owen, then Hanji. And even Reiner is probably above Eren. I love Reiner. Reiner's character in that finale was really good. A few other things they changed, obviously, from what I could tell, from what I saw in the ending, fucking obvious spoilers, by the way. Paradis seemed to live a lot longer than in the manga because the civilization looked a lot more advanced, I guess, before it was destroyed. I think even in the manga though, like, obviously all your favorite characters would have died of natural causes long before Paradise Island really got destroyed anyway, so it's nothing too much to worry about. One thing I liked in the show that I'm not sure how many people did was the way everyone reacted to, like, Eren's death. Everyone sort of reacted differently. Some people were like sad, some were like reminiscing other people, like Levi got to see the scout regiment, like Owen, Hanji, Petra, and stuff like that, right? And Connie and Jean, I think, saw Sasha, which is fucking awesome to see her again, even if it was briefly. And obviously everyone's reminiscing on Eren and stuff like that. It's actually pretty good. I actually kind of liked it. It was a nice look back and just made you tear up a little bit seeing it, you know, because as someone who wasn't there since 2013, well, in 2013 I think I was still writing fucking essays in year 5 and shit. Probably not year 5, I was probably a lot younger. But, it was definitely interesting there, because I got into it, like, only a few years ago, but, so the impact is definitely not as hard on me as it is other people. I got in season 4, was still, like, wrapping up, I think. But, as a show, it's definitely good. Is it in my top 10? I don't think so. For me, it's not like top 10 territory, but I did like that it wasn't afraid to kill characters at all. Like, no one knew Sasha was going to die until she did, which was sad, but it was good. You know, I didn't think Owen was gonna die. I thought Levi was gonna fucking die, honestly, he didn't. It's good, he's my favorite character, like, but fuck me, how many times can you just not die? Hanji, fucking Hanji's death took me by such surprise. I didn't think she was gonna die, but she did. So I actually respect the show for being able to kill characters. Which is funny because my favorite anime is Black Clover, and it kind of gets dunked on a little bit for not killing characters, which, once again, there's no problem with that either. But we'll probably go over that when we talk about Seinen and Shonen fans and just like stuff like that in general, just like on how certain things are. 90% of the time, some people you see it joking, but then there are the serious people I do want to talk about. But that's just the point. Fuck. What else? Animation. I actually have a pretty hot take on animation. I think I preferred Wit's animation style, but I don't know if Wit could have done the rumbling justice. So there is that to keep in mind. I do prefer the way the Titans looked from Wit Studio. However, I can agree that I don't know if Wit could have handled the rumbling, because Mappa does have pretty extensive use of CGI, so they're very used to it. I don't know if Wit is. I can't say I know every project off the top of my head that Wit and Mappa and UFO Table and shit like that. I can't. And Kyoto, I can't say what they've all done, right? I can name maybe 1 or 2 anime that each one have done, but I can't tell you every single project, so I can't say how much Wit's used CGI. Maybe they could be masters of CGI and they've been using it this whole time and no one's fucking noticed, who knows? But, the rumbling was definitely a really good, apocalyptic event, a show, I think. We look upon it and go, humans today could probably stop it. Not very easily, mind you. We probably destroy ourselves at the same time. So there's that. But you think other anime characters could handle it, right? And in my opinion, that's not really the point. The point is, it's sure, if fucking Ichigo existed in Attack on Titan, the rumbling wouldn't have gotten across the sea. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how Ichigo power scales, I just know he's fucking strong. But you sort of get the idea. He's not. They're humans. And some of them just have special powers to turn into very big humans. So, realistically, they're powerless. And it's fun to watch. It is such a fun, watch just to see people go up against those extreme odds and come out victorious in the end. Which I like. If it wasn't obvious, I like underdog stories and stuff. But who doesn't? But, is there anything else I want to say about Attack on Titan? I've been saying a lot, so I don't want to hold you for longer than I should. I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it at that. I don't really have any more thoughts. I just wanted to share a bit of my experience with Attack on Titan and how it's definitely not one of my favorites, but I do think it'll be remembered for a very long time. Attack on Titan was very, what's it called? Influential. In the anime space, I think, personally. It's very well respected and deserves the respect it has. Much like Dragon Ball is the godfather of anime, or the grandfather, whatever they call it, of anime. I think Attack on Titan is sort of like that for our generation in a sense, right? As I said, it's not the best storytelling, it's not one of my top 10s, however I do think it sets similar to how Demon Slayer sets a precedent of animation. I think Attack on Titan sets a precedent of its own. I'm just not really sure what it is. But I do think Attack on Titan has that influence, unlike any show, other than maybe Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Which is another fucking Mappa production. But obviously when Mappa's fucking buying everything, they're probably gonna have a few big hits, aren't they? But, that's it. Thanks for listening to my thoughts if you stayed this long. It'll be a bit fucking cringy, but why not? It's the end of Attack on Titan. We'll do it here. I don't think I have the emote for Levi, or for this in gen. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll see if I should have gotten doing this in the thumbnail because I don't think I did. I mightn't even have the emote. Oh, there it is. Fire Sperm is sort of the closest I think we're gonna get. Let's get up. Alright, boys and girls, and anything in between. We'll give our one final goodbye to Attack on Titan. Shinzo Busasagayo. Thank you for watching.